Everyone, this is Darwell20, and welcome to episode 19 of Darwell20's Let's Play of UniversIO. Today, I basically spent time between episodes power flowering it up. I got up to the tier 4 power flower. I meant, it's very cookie clicker-ish in that you're just like, oh, but if I do one more thing, then I get this much more EMC per second. But then if I do this, and then I can get that much more EMC per second, and it just very quickly spirals. So, long story short, some tips and pro tips for you. There are two ways to craft the next tier power flower. You can either use the prior tier, that costs 8.33 million, or instead of the prior tier there, unless I'm missing something, that's a 4, 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 that's a 4. And then we've got 5 Mark IV relays, we've got 6 Mark IV relays. Or this, which is 800,000. 8 million, 800,000, 8 million, 800,000. It's the exact same crafting recipe, right? I'm not crazy. Like, it's literally the exact same crafting recipe. So, my opinion is, make sure to do it this way, because it's a lot more expensive. That said, I'm pretty sure the EMC cost of the Mark IV flower is, well, let's see, that's 7 and 7 is 14.4-ish, plus 3 would be 17.6-ish. And 800 times 5 would be 4, so that'd be 21-ish. That's pretty close. It's pretty close. But if we did, 7 and 7 is 14, and 3 is 17. Ouch. I've got arrows for you, Chief. I was doing math here. Rude. So 14.4, 17.7, let's say, rounded up. And 8 times 6 is 4.8. Yeah. Somehow that adds up. Eight and 14 is 22, right? Yeah, so we're already at 22 with just these two. Right? 8 and 14. Yeah. So the EMC value is the lower one, actually, which is probably good. Yes, I see, and I'm excited about your existence. I didn't mean to kill you. Sorry. Sorry, drone. That wasn't the plan. So at this point, the production of EMC that we're getting from the drone is not great, but not terrible, right? Like, it's not hurting. It's still pretty good. And if I wanted to, I could probably get the Mark IV relay here. Now, my curiosity would be, like, what happens if I swap that out, right? An export item has not been set. Okay, that's fair. I'm guessing that we should probably stick with this night is what we should do. That's what I'm thinking we should do. Let's just make it a fresh day and no rain, because yes. Now this might not be fast enough, but we'll see. Maybe it will be fast enough. I have no idea. So if I remove you, antimatter relay Mark I, and we instead put this there, would you be able to insert quick enough? I feel like the answer is no. Like, yes, we're getting EMC directly, but it's definitely slower than the Mark I relay. So I think what I'll do is I will stick with the Mark I relay and let the client start chilling there. Because look how much backlog we already have to burn through. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. So I think yeah, what we do is we just chill. Now, in fairness, we can also tick accelerate these things to a pretty ridiculous EMC increase. So we're getting 1 million EMC a second at this point. That's not bad. And considering we know this lasts for 30 seconds, we're about to get 30 million EMC. I'm cool with that. I have zero complaints. No notes. So we're in really good shape now, both in terms of EMC and other things, right? So let's let this passively generate EMC for me. If I wanted to, I could probably make what I need to make for a Mark V, and maybe we could even do that on camera. So the flower that we would want here would be the Mark V flower. That has a total cost of 66 million. So we're halfway there. If I literally just tick accelerated this thing again, we'd be able to do that, and then I could show you the process that I've been doing off camera. So we'll get this. We'll get 6 of these. We'll get magenta. We're going to want 1, 2, 3, I think. Right? And then we can upgrade you to the next tier. Oh, we need magenta fuel. Okay, so that would be this. Cool. And that would be the 6 of you. And then that would make pink matter. Okay. And then we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 pink matter. We're going to need the magenta relay and the magenta collector. Okay. So this guy can be upgraded. This guy can be upgraded. Okay. They can both be put away. And then we're going to need the dust. You can tell I've done this a few times, right? This guy can be upgraded. We can put our dust away, and we can put our Mark IV and Mark V away. Okay, so now we've got a couple Mark V objects, right? I'm going to get a bunch of these, and then we're going to combine those into 2 of those. I always teach the each step of the way process, right? So there's 5 pink compressed guys, right? Then we're also going to need the Mark V relay, and then we're going to need 6 of those. Okay, and then if we look at what we can use that for, pink power flower. Cool. And there's no reason we can't then. What the smart move at this point would be to teach you that, right? Now that's 66 million, and these are 22 each, right? So what I should do is probably yank that one and that one. We can pop down our pink, which is making a decent amount. We could even tick accelerate it a bit. Then I could burn these 2 magentas and get myself another Mark V once we hit 66 million down here. Cool. And now we've got 2 sets of Mark V power flowers. See, we can very quickly escalate up to whatever tier you want. Like, it's not going to be hard. And I'm not even using the Watch of Flowing Time at this point. I'm just saying. It's pretty broken. I think we're not going to have any problems with EMC, at least for the time being. Debating if it's even worth leaving this drone here, but he was so cool, so I'm probably just gonna leave him. What I should do is get more Flying Star dudes, right? So what I could do there is upgrade him to the next tier, and then upgrade him to the next tier. Right, now does that becomes an Omega. And that's cool. And that's a quest, by the way. Does that upgrade? That will become the Kleinstar Ein. And then that's also where we can get, like, the gemmed armor. And then that guy goes there, and then Colossals. And then eventually you get the final Star Shard. That's a lot of EMC cost. Quadrillion. Yeah, that's a lot. And then eventually we can get the transmutation. This can be used with compatible mods like to apply energistics to access your transmutation energy. 11.4 quadrillion. So I guess it's a long way before we can get that. Final relay Mark 6. Final EMC link Mark 16. And then final collector. That's going to produce 1 trillion EMC per second for just that guy. Which I guess then becomes this guy, which is 11.4 trillion. And that's 48 trillion per second. That, yeah. So, a little bit of a bummer to find out that the transmutation interface takes so much EMC to make, because that's the thing that I would want. We should make one of these. Those are cool. But that's the one I would probably want, right? Oh, I probably want to burn that, right? And then there's your stuff, right? Now what I can do is remove this guy. We can burn him out. I could collect some EMC. Yeah, we'll just hang on to that 30, and then that can chill here. And that'll be enough for controlling flight, and this, and any other stuff that I decide to do. All right, you're going to be magneted to my drone. That's funny. Was not expecting, but fine. So yeah, we'll just let EMC passively come in. 32,000 a second is not bad at all. That will definitely, you know, short of anything Project E-ish, I don't see any other items in this pack that need stupid amounts of EMC, right? Like we're at the point where we're producing more EMC per second now than we'll ever use, right? Even like diamonds and stuff like that, you know, boom, a stack is nothing. It has zero impact on my, you know, production of EMC here. I guess the downside now is in between cuts, you can kind of estimate how long I was AFK. Well, because you can just look at my EMC from 5 seconds and go be like, oh my, you got like 60 million EMC. He must have been gone for a good minute or two. All right, real quick, made myself a ring of magnetization because it's been bothering me how often I don't get to magnet things. What are bundles in his bundle slots? I don't even know what that is. Is there somewhere I can put my ring? I do have more ring slots. Good, 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 good. Okay, cool. And then you go away, and that looks cool. So I'm thinking what I want to do now is amp up refined storage a little bit and a little bit of automation. So we've gotten by with doing a lot of things manually, but we still need to automate a lot. So what kind of furnace options do we have? Like, we totally have a red matter furnace, right? And that'll smelt things. Like, so if I wanted to, like, smelt things, I guess red matter furnace is kind of the best way to go. That's going to need red matter blocks and a dark matter furnace, which is going to need dark matter blocks and a regular furnace. So let's see how fast that is first, right? So we're going to want some dark matter blocks. See how easy that was to do? And I don't even have red matter blocks yet, but we're about to. And that, again, is like super easy to do. I think red matter blocks were... How many did I need? 3 of them? Well, we'll find out. So you can be this, and then you can be that, and that's a red matter furnace. Sweet. So how fast do you, like, cook things if I threw Eternalist fuel on you, which I assume is good? And if I got a stack of cobble... Right, I'm just going to put that in there. That's pretty quick. That's pretty cool. I'm down with that speed for crafting, right? Yeah, that is... I'm fine with that. I am super duper fine with that. Do I need a red matter pick to pick you up? I may need a red matter pick to pick you up. I believe that's what I will need. All right, so red matter pickaxe is probably in my near future, right? Bing, bang, boom. And maybe some of the other red matter tools, but I don't know. We'll see. This has 17 attack damage. It's not bad. It's not bad. Definitely a little better than 7. And I don't think I need the projectiles anymore because I got the angel projectile. Yeah, we should probably do that. So for that, we're going to need dark matter and diamonds, right? So let's put away this charcoal. I'll hang on to those 2 furnaces. Did I put away all my dark matter? I guess I did. So dark matter, red matter, and diamonds. See how much we don't care? It's kind of funny. All right, so you're going to do this, and then you're going to do this. And then you're going to get upgraded. And you're going to get upgraded. Cool. And then you're going to go there, and you're going to go there. I will put these guys in my backpack just in case I need that void harvester ever in the future. Right? And then the rest goes away. See how easy peasy? Super cool, right? And then I should have no problem mining you. Sweet. Very cool. Very, very cool. And now we've got a nice little sword. I don't know what the what charging it up does. I kind of forget. +3 attack damage. Mode slay. Hostile. I don't know what C does, but C does something. Slay mode. All mode. Hostile mode. Okay. Cool. Oh. I forget what these things do. They need like an in-game tooltip to remind me what all the powers and features are of all the items. Like G does this and C does that and V does this. You know. But I'm not going to worry about it. All right, so that's kind of step 1-ish. Let's get the Conjuration Catalyst going too, because I think that would be smart so we can get lots more Quartz. I think that's going to be in our future too, because Quartz is like one of the few things we're going to need a lot of because of refined storage, and there is no automation for Quartz. Like, just doesn't exist, right? No blocks of Quartz for EMC. Quartz itself has no EMC. Neither do either of these things have, like, any kind of crafting recipe. So the only way to get copious amount of Quartz is through the Conjuration Catalyst. So let's get the Gaia Gateway opened, and then we'll go from there. So that's something cool. All right, so Gaia, the Elfheim portal block, what's it called again? From the Gateway Core, right? Yeah, Elven Gateway Core. And then we're going to need So if we got the Elven Gateway core, all we need is a bit of you. And then we're going to need living wood, which we don't have any living wood here. There's some here. There's a little bit here. Not a ton. You know what else we need is wireless. That would be cool too. Wireless stuffs would be awesome. Okay, so you're going to get me things there. We're going to need some kind of auto builder or exchanger. That would be cool. That's 100% something we need. Some kind of auto builder exchange thing. All right, so Elven Gateway core goes there. Okay, and then we also want. I was hoping you'd be easy on me, but there's like 10 pages of this stuff. That's what I want. 1, 2, 3. And then you. And then we're going to need some mana pools. Right? We need a couple of them. And then we're also going to want some pylons. Going to need a couple Eyes of Ender. A couple mana pylons, need a couple mana diamonds. 3 feels like it's going to be enough. But yeah, wireless crafting would also be the next thing we want to get. So I think the next thing we're really going to do is ramp up this refined storage system. Get wireless, get automation, and then we can start automating some of these routine tasks that I've been doing manually. And then we will be in a really good place to continue progressing through the pack. So with all that said, you're done. You needed 2 of these. Do we have 2 of these available? Yes. And then you can do 1, 2, and that's going to be cool. Perfect, perfect, and perfect. So that's that, and that. We've got enough mana to open the portal. I think cool. Okay. So let's go get her opened up. I'll place the portal right, back here-ish. Yay for magnets, right? So you. Does that seem wrong? Is that wrong? Brains like that? Not right, Direwolf. Guess we'll see how long we are. Right? So 1, 2 mana pools. I'll let it get to about a quarter, roughly, and that should be sufficient. Same deal here. This one I could speed up if I wanted. Right, and that's fully drained, and then you can refill this for me. I guess you're filling up because of the Terra Steel thing I got going on. Tablet to pool. Pool to tablet. That's what we want. And then you guys should be good to start recharging again, but we'll get that going in a sec. There we go. World calling. Nice. And then we can get ourselves the Conjuration Catalyst easily enough. So that's going to be Elementium and Pixie Dust, which is, unless I'm mistaken, Ender Pearls. Yes? Yes. So 1 Ender Pearl and 3 Mana Steel. Six Mana Steel, right? Because Mana Steel is always doubled. Cool. So you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. And then In addition, we're going to need an alchemy catalyst, which is going to be another pearl, and then a bunch of these guys. Right? That'll be easy enough. Boy, I love pick accelerating. It is so OP, but also so fun. And it also helps to keep things a little bit interesting when I'm recording too, right? Because my other option would be like, oh, we'll be back in a sec once I'm done. But no, we don't have to do that. We can just be like, yep, we're good to go. I'm going to pass this night normally so that we can get lots of extra EMC. Not bad. Look at that. Almost 1 million a second just, you know, for sleeping. That's not too shabby. That is not too shabby. All right, so alchemy catalyst good, conjuration catalyst done, and then we can use this shortly to automate, you know, all the things. So you can go there, red concrete can go away, and now if we snag like a stack of quartz or whatever, this should be cool. Right? See? Now we're cruising. Good call, right? And yeah, it's using a lot of mana, but like not terrible. We might be out of mana. That's okay, because I have a good source of mana. This stuff. Right? So we put all these things away now. Not you. But all the quartz can go away. And then I just do this. And now we're... That's right, I should get that magnet nullifier thing. What's that thing called? Solagnolia. This guy. So it is brown, brown, red, blue, and redstone root. All right, stop with all that. All right, settle down, Chief. All right, so brown, brown. What was it? I was too distracted by things. Blue and red. Red. Sure, I have a blue in here somewhere. Oh, that was better already. We probably want to bone meal this. Just so we don't run out of, you know. Cool. And I'm just going to trash this because who cares? All right, and then one of these blues petals, and then this guy. So that would be bing, bang, boom. And then a redstone root, which, if I remember correctly, is redstone plus grass. So I'm going to need shears if I have some. I do. Sweet. Oh, and seeds. Just in case I don't have any in the chest over there. Beautiful. I did have some, but that's okay. Never hurts to have a few extra. All right, now I put that down, and my magnet is disabled. Am I wrong? Isn't that what magnets do? Oh, the redstone signal is disabling it. Ha 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 ha, Dire smart. Ha 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 ha, Dire smart. Would a redstone signal... Yep. How about here? Now we're cooking. Is that enough of a range? It seems to be, yes. Cool. Perfect. Works for me. And then that'll slowly but surely make me mana. Don't forget we can sleep through the night, because that counts. And then if we need a better mana production system in the future, we will. Now, everybody knows that every good Dire base needs a basement. So we're going to make one of those right now. That sound cool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about 6-ish deep? Now... That's actually not terrible. Still wish we had some kind of feral flare lantern thing going on. We could try out the destruction catalyst, but I'm a little bit hesitant because I forget how that thing works. But if we wanted to try a destruction catalyst, we're just going to need some Nova catalysts, which needs TNT, which needs sand. We don't have any sand? No sand? Is sand makeable? Silicon dioxide can make sand, but it's 4 per? Not great. What I could just do is this. That's one way to get sand. Right? There you go. Sand for at least a few days. Not an infinite number of days, but a few. And then gunpowder. Shouldn't we have more gunpowder than that? Shouldn't we have more gunpowder than that? How are we for flint? We have none of that. Does flint have an EMC? No. Shouldn't we have a little bit more gunpowder than that? Maybe I've used it all. Meh, that's fine. Gunpowder can be made with sulfur, potassium nitrate, and graphite in a combiner. So if I got graphite, sulfur, and then potassium nitrate, which we can get by dissolving gunpowder, right? So we dissolve gunpowder, bing, bang, boom, and then we get a stack of U, and then we combine our U into gunpowder. That should work. We'll just need a little bit more sulfur. Because sulfur, it seems to burn through very quickly. It's not straight up EMCable, but now it's kind of EMCable at least. Yeah. And then we can get our destruction catalyst. Let's try it out, because it's been a really long time since I've played with destruction catalysts. Right? So we're going to need a Nova catalyst. Let's just get a stack of that stuff. And then destruction catalyst just needs a flint and steel, which needs flint, which I can get with silicon dioxide times 3. Okay. And that was in a what? Compactor. Flint locked, resume, and go. Not too shabby, right? You go away, you go away, you go here, and now we can make our catalyst. So I think I'm going to like test this because I don't exactly remember how it works. Let's sleep through the night. A, make EMC. B, get rid of all those mobs. Because remember, normal sleeping through the night does not get rid of mobs. Though I still haven't tried out my new fancy sword, which I should. I really, really should. It's alright. I want EMC more than I want to try out my sword. And how's this thing doing? Actually getting kind of full. We should throw an Omega in there so it has more buffer room to fill up. What's your problem, dude? Empty. Are you? Oh yeah, you're out of fuel. That would make sense. That would actually make sense. it does make sense that he would eventually run out. So at some point, what I'll be able to do is like, I could have gotten charcoal from EMC, right? Yeah, duh. Never mind. It doesn't matter. But at some point, what I'll do, right, is we'll do that, and then once you have enough of a little bit of pressure, then you'll charge yourself up and back to work. A, don't really need him anymore, right? And B, you know, we could automate that. Now if that's not bad. That's not bad. I can dig with that. I'm cool with that. If I'm smart about it, I can handle it, right? Hello, friends. I guess I get to test my sword out now. Yeah, no, the sword's pretty good. I like the sword. I'm on board with the sword. I am 100% on board with the sword. Okay, so 3... Right, so if we wanted to go like that... Not too shabby. And then it would be... Yes. I'm cool. Yep, I like this. I'm a fan. Now, obviously, we're getting loads of junk. Along with clay and dirt. But that's okay. I'm not going to worry too much about it. All right, so now what I'll do is probably wrap up the episode here, but after I do a little bit more... So if I do... This is really what I want to do. But I can start clicking here. Whoopsie boodle. That's not what I meant to do. Nope, not what I meant to do at all. Whoops. I meant to do that. Ouch. Man, it's very echoey down here, isn't it? Right. Well, I had to fix the floor, but luckily it's just all dirt. Like, that's easy enough to... Yeah, not a problem. Yep, not at all what I meant to do. See, you gotta be careful with these things. That's why I like my destruction gadget. Just saying. Safer, right? Oh boy. Not that safe. Today I learned it breaks tile entities. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna break tile entities here. I'm okay with that. Hoping you can even see what I'm doing right now. But basically, building out and being... Cool. And then I just have to figure out lighting, because I don't think there's any feral flare lanterns or... Nothing here looks like a good giant light source. I mean, I can just do like, you know, flower glowstone lights. I'll figure it out. What the heck is that? Light from Minecraft. Okay. Does vanilla Minecraft have something like that? That does not look like a vanilla Minecraft texture at all. I have no idea. So I'll look into what kind of trouble I can get into. I should really functional storage drawer this. As much as drawers have been a little bit wonky for me, I really should. That's cool. Okay. Look at you guys. And then one more. Which, yes, breaks. But that's okay. Again, very loud. That's all right. All right, so let me do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. I'm going to come back next episode. I think I want to do this. Yeah, I can get used to digging like this. Perfect. All right, wrapping up point, Devil 20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time and figure out how to light up the basement. Worst case, glowstone. Figure out getting better refined storage going. For now, take it easy.